It will be the greatest honor of my life to serve not once, but twice, or 3 times, or 4 times. No. Headlines from the fake news. I've raised a lot of money for the next race that I assume I can't use for myself, but I'm not 100% sure because I don't know. I think I'm not allowed to run again. I'm not sure. Am I allowed to run again, Mike?
The argument is that Trump needs more time to accomplish his agenda and reverse the policies of the Biden administration.
Trump is a singular sensation.
I've never seen anything like it.
I think he doesn't want to, he's not going to say that JD Vance is a successor because he thinks he's his own successor. I think he's doing something a little bit more diabolical.
What's going on, guys? We got to talk about the cackling hens of the View again. Okay, it's time to make fun of these old bitter hags who have nothing better to do but just sit up here, make a bunch of money bashing the GOP every day and being Trump deranged leftists because they are freaking out over Andy Ogles wanting to amend the Constitution. Andy Ogles, representative out of Tennessee, wants to amend the Constitution to allow Trump to run for a 3rd term. Okay, now at this point, Trump would be 82, 83. Like, he would be pretty freaking up there, and they even mentioned, Obama can run again. Well, I hate to break it to you, hens. Well, I actually love to break it to you because I love to see your feelings hurt. But Obama would not be able to run again because it also was stated that this would not include presidents who already had 2 consecutive terms. Okay, so he already thought of that. He's smarter than y'all. But without further ado, let's go ahead and react to their meltdowns about this.
Fox News anchor Bret Baier went down to Mar-a-Lago and asked about handing over the keys to the White House when his term is over.
Do you view Vice President JD Vance as your successor, the Republican nominee in 2028?
No, but he's very capable. I mean, I don't think that I think you have a lot of very capable people. So far, I think he's doing a fantastic job. It's too early. We're just starting.
But by the time you get to the midterms, he's going to be looking for an endorsement.
So I want to make sure that this is clear before we continue, before we hear what these lunatics have to say. The reason why Trump would say this is very obvious. It's like somebody in corporate America, if you know that there's a promotion coming up, right? You don't tell all the employees like, hey, I'm going to promote this person next year. So you guys don't work hard. Don't even bother. No, you wait and see how everybody does. And then at the appropriate time, then you let whoever know, like, hey, you're getting promoted, and everybody else, like, I don't know, like, y'all, I don't like y'all that much, or whatever you want to do. But of course, these dummies are not going to see it that way. They're going to see it as Trump wants to stay in office forever. How much y'all want to bet?
Can we just go back to the, are you going to endorse him? And he just flat out said,
He did.
Ooh, Vance.
He didn't say he wasn't going to do it. He said he wasn't going to do that right now, which is a smart thing to do. He has a cabinet that hadn't even been confirmed yet. They haven't even started work on this administration. Why would he be worried about the next administration right now? It doesn't make sense.
So that follows up, and he's like, so back to me. But I think he's got that free market idea of competition works. I think the reason he won't say he would endorse JD Vance is just like when he was announcing JD Vance, he wanted everyone working for him. He wanted.
Boom. Rare moments of somebody smart on The View. And before anybody says anything, The View must be interrupted for heavy copyright claims. I can't talk longer. I can't let them talk longer than on average 10 to 15 seconds. So that's why there's a lot of interruptions. If you know, you know.
All the Republicans that were willing to bend the knee to go out and speak and to stump for him. And so I think what he's doing is, we'll see who comes out first. It might be my vice president. It might not be.
I think he's doing something a little bit more diabolical, if I'm being honest.
It's about time Sonny did something with that damn hair. I got tired. Like, her face just looked all so long, and having hair go way up here, it's like all off the damn camera. I'm like, please, Sonny, do something. You're going to have to do something to attract a new man after they send your felon husband to jail.
Andy Ogles, a Republican of Tennessee, already proposed amending the 22nd Amendment to allow Trump to serve a 3rd term. I think he doesn't want to, he's not going to say that JD Vance is a successor because he thinks he's his own successor.
Stupid people didn't have a clue. They didn't have a clue. They don't understand. They really don't understand.
What I tell you guys? They were going to say, oh, Trump just wants to stay in office. Effectively, is what she's saying. He's his own successor. He's going to run again. No, guys, even if this constitutional amendment passed, which it won't, but even if it did, I really feel like Trump will probably feel like he was done, regardless of how much obstruction the Democrats do. It would be hard for me to imagine a president trying to run for office in their 80s. Even a freaking superhuman like Trump, I don't think would do that, but maybe I'm the naive one.
Does that mean that Obama can run also?
Well, you would think so because
Nope. We thought of that.
Part of the resolution
thought of
says
that.
no person shall be elected to the office of the president more than 3 times. And now it's going to be very hard to do that, to change the 22nd Amendment, which is enshrined in the Constitution. And the argument is that the argument is that Trump needs more time to accomplish his agenda and reverse the policies of the Biden administration. But there are a couple of ways that he could try to get there. He could just try to stay in office, right?
I wouldn't get distracted by that. He told the New York Times.
So what are you just saying? He's just gonna just not leave when time's up? I mean, regardless of what they got to say about J6, when the 20th came, inauguration day for Joe Biden in 2021, Donald Trump left. They didn't have to come get him from the office and drag him out kicking and screaming. He was like, all right. You know, he gave the transition, like, you know, the briefings, everything he needed to do. He did it. Why did he keep pretending like he didn't?
Trump, but also the second he says anyone is the heir apparent, he's basically admitting he's a lame duck. He's going to be very nervous when the midterms roll around and suddenly JD Vance or DeSantis or Kristi Noem or whoever.
Guys, I thought you were supposed to be one of the smartest ones on the panel, Alyssa. I feel like they just say anything. It's like, do they take time to like think? I know you're on the spot and they don't give you a whole lot of time, but they got whole teams briefing them on. Y'all know that they don't research this stuff. They got teams briefing them on stuff. I got to do all my own research. They think that they're superior for having other people research for them, but clearly not, because Alyssa, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, and you sure as hell don't either.
Democracy.
Trump needs unfailing loyalty. He knows that if JD Vance comes up with like a Mike Pence moment where he's weighing, is the Constitution more important to uphold or is being loyal to Donald Trump? He wants him to need that endorsement so that he chooses loyalty to Donald Trump. Is getting attention. But I also think he's leaving a lane open in case any of his kids have future ambitions.
Oh, God.
Okay, about time you said something smart, because yes, he does have a bunch of kids, but I don't know. Do I see them running right now? I mean, I don't know. Maybe they will. Who knows?
Trump has loyalty to no one. Look what he did to his first vice president. I mean, it's really, and he's jealous.
What did Trump do to his first? You mean what his first vice president did to him? Donald Trump didn't do anything to him. He replaced him. Like, what else he's supposed to do?
He is a singular force in Republican politics. No one will ever have as much power over the Republican Party, the country, the media, the way that Donald Trump does. JD Vance will never be as large of a figure, even if he is a future president, as Donald Trump.
But he's jealous of everyone. Now he's getting rid of the penny. He's even jealous of Lincoln.
Yeah.
I mean,
They said that in order to produce a penny in the United States, it costs 3 cents. We're literally losing money. Guess whose money? Our money. We're losing my money, your money, everybody who's watching this is money. Whether you're not watching it or not, we're losing your money to produce pennies for the sake of tradition. Not that we need any more pennies. There's plenty of pennies out there. We don't need new ones, especially if it's going to cost money. I mean, worst case scenario, come up with a new currency. Here's something that's worth 3 cents if that's how much it costs, or come up with a new type of coin or something. It doesn't have to be the penny. How come they never want to do anything new in America anymore? They want to do everything the same. They used to have $2 bills, probably other types of coins. Remember silver dollars used to be worth 50 cents? Where the hell are those? We can do new stuff. Why are they so afraid of everything?
he's so small, so petty.
He's small and petty. Absolutely.
And Vance, you're right. I agree with that.
Because he's put so much power in so many different people's hands. He set them all up to fail. And for him, I said it yesterday, and for him to have no responsibility. So when they say, hey, that guy Elon Musk did this, he said, I don't know, had nothing to do with me. Like,
what? That doesn't make any sense. Trump and Elon are basically like this right now. How the hell could he possibly separate himself from Elon Musk's responsibility when he's the one who hired him and he's always on camera with them, going to all these different events?
When he said, I never heard of Project 2025. Never heard of it. Never saw the book. Don't know what you're talking about.
Well, he also lied about this 2025 thing that he's
The
doing.
Project 2025?
Yeah, the Project 2025. A lot of what he's doing.
Flashback.
When he said, I never heard of Project 2025. Never heard of it.
He was in there.
Yeah.
You just said that.
I know. I'm sorry. You know, I'm still a little sick.
tired.
I'm a little tired. Yeah, I thought I heard it somewhere.
Yo, she just had a Joe Biden moment, bro. Like, all right, I'm done watching these hens. I can't take no more. I legitimately feel like watching them makes me dumber. It's like I get stupider. Do y'all feel like that? Like, wow, these chicks are just so slow. It's so stupid. I know some extremely sharp, smart women. Hell, there's some extremely sharp and smart liberals. It's just none of them. Not even close. She just repeated herself. Project 2020, Project 2025, Project 20. That wasn't a cackling hen moment. That was a straight up parrot moment, a Sleepy Joe moment, a Nancy Pelosi moment. Guys, this is so freaking ridiculous. I don't even know what to say about how dumb these people are, but I don't want to belabor the point. I think it's pretty obvious that you don't tell an employee that they're getting a promotion without seeing how they do on the job. Okay, JD Vance has got to do well on the job. And yes, of course he needs to be loyal as well. Why the hell would Donald Trump be loyal to JD Vance if JD Vance isn't loyal to Donald Trump? That would be stupid, right? These people don't make any sense. But guys, let me know what you think. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I appreciate y'all watching the Black Rising channel. I'm out.
I watched the questions. I watched that stupid view where you have these really dumb people.
Would you have done something differently than President Biden?
I think the other one asking the question is dumber than Kamala. So that's like, she's a dummy. I watched her over the years. That is one dumb woman.